Hello, my friends. Happy Tuesday. I am excited to be here today. I am gonna just make sure we're in the right place. Make sure you're all finding me. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Hello, hello. Welcome into our Tuesday live. I'm so excited to do a little crafting with you. It's been prep days the last couple of days, so I'm sending out an email in a little bit. If you ordered Card Class to Go, the Sunrise Sailings, I was hoping my embellishments would be here today, but they're coming on Thursday. So you can see over there, and here, all the Card Class to Go kits are ready. I'm just waiting on the embellishments. So those will be shipped out later today, or later this week. I apologize, it should be out already, but the embellishments I used for all the projects was out of stock, so I had to wait for those to come in. I rushed them here, but they didn't come today, which I was hoping. The other thing is my In Color Club kits are also delayed because some of them also need those embellishments. The others, I was just waiting on boxes. So those should be going out today, and I actually don't think I'm going to have them in boxes this time around, but we'll see. So I'm going to get them out regardless. So it's just been prep days the last 2 days. So I've been kind of quiet. I apologize. But we are also leaving on vacation in a little over a week and a half. So you know how it's like when you're like getting ready for vacation and like you're just in go mode, right? You're trying to get all the things done and get everything lined up. We actually don't have our camper back yet. So we had dropped it off almost a month ago now to get some work. My toilet didn't work. So it's a brand new camper. If you weren't around last summer, we got one at the end of the summer for a really great deal. We'd had a pop-up for years and years. That was an older one that was kind of falling apart, and it owed us nothing. It was a great little camper. It lasted for 5 summers. I think we paid like $800 for it. So we splurged and got ourselves a new one last year. We've only taken it twice, and the toilet keeps acting up. Like it keeps leaking through the whole camper. And I'm like, I don't want it to ruin like the floor or any of that kind of stuff. So that is being fixed, but we were supposed to have it back this week so we could start, prepping and cleaning and packing and all that stuff. So it's just been kind of a chaotic week already, and it's only Tuesday, but it's all good. So I'm glad you guys are here. You guys are finding me. Hello, hello. Let's go ahead and get started today. I do have a busy day today with some meetings, so I don't want to take too long. But I wanted to do a little stamping with the Spooky Sweet bundle. This cute little Halloween bundle. So this bundle is actually what I'm featuring in my hi Luann, my Haunted Holiday Virtual Retreat, which is coming up in a few weeks. I've actually ordered the pillow gifts, most of them already, so I'm going to start prepping those so that they'll be done before we go on vacation. But the treats for the Haunted Holiday Virtual are going to be featuring this suite, this collection, and then the actual projects will be featuring the Traditions of Christmas suite. So the projects will be holiday themed. The treats are Halloween themed because it's going to happen on Halloween weekend. So if you don't have any plans for Halloween weekend, join me for a fun virtual retreat. Otherwise, I'm sure I'll have some other fun stuff for you, as the fall is the best time for crafting, if you ask me. I apologize if you get a little bit of noise here. We're going to call it ocean waves, but it's actually traffic. So hopefully it won't be too bad. All right, so let's go ahead. Yeah, this is a really fun one. All right, so let's go ahead, turn this around, and we'll get started. I am making a card on the fly today, so hopefully this goes smoothly. All right, let me get you centered. So I actually just realized, yes, I ordered all the pillow gift treats, but I need to actually get some more of this paper because I used most of it. So actually, and I did order some for my card class. So look, this is the cute little card we did in card class last at the Just Scrapping Retreat, and this is going to be one of the cards for my in-person card class. So if you're here on Cape Cod and you want to come to card class, it's on Monday at 2 p.m. in Harwich. You can just message me, comment below, and I'll reach out to you. But I do have some more space. We're making 4 cards, 2 each of the 4 designs. So this is one of the designs featuring the cute little bats and cats and all the things. So that's one, and then we're going to design something here on the fly. So I don't have a lot of the paper left to show you because I already used a ton of it for class. But you can see there's some cute little critters. There's some fun little candy paper. Backside is orange and black. Then there's some die cut sheets, which I think I might use today. There's actually 2 of them. They are the same. So you get 2 of those sheets. And then you get this, oh, I was looking for this piece the other day. You get this piece here, which has the orange, the white and orange on the back. Then you have some really cool like card mats or other things that you could use these for. Scrapbook, like you could cut this here, make it as a bottom of a scrapbook. Backside is just kind of purple. Here you can see this again, right? And you've got this orange and black one, which has some critters. Another piece of this, which I had used part of it. So I still have some bit. Then there's, oh, and there's another piece of that. I was looking for that. We've got the tags sheet. So you've got 4 green, 4 orange, 4 white, and then the banners. And backside is just gray and white. So you've got some options with the pattern papers. And the die cuts are so cute. I think that's what I'm going to use today. I also had already die cut some elements from the die. So you get this cute little haunted house. You get this cute little bat. And then I think I saw in here, I don't know where it went, there was a little fence, a little black fence too, which seems to have gone missing. But let's go ahead and design something. Let me put this over here. Let's grab this. So I'm going to take a piece of basic black. I have just this one piece of Petunia Pop, which I don't know, I was going to use it as card base, but then I'm like, I might want to use it as an accent. I don't know. Maybe I will use, let's use this one. I just don't have any extra pieces for like elements on the card, but we'll use this as the background. So let's just go ahead and fold that in half to give our card base. Okay, and then I think we'll grab some of the pattern paper, like this will be a good one, to just add some more of that color. So I'm just gonna do 4 by 5 1/4 on that. Just a standard mat, 4 by 5 1/4. So that will be like this, right? Okay, and then I am thinking we could maybe use one of these little tags. Maybe the black and white one would be cute. I'm just looking what else I've got. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna cut this. Let's do it this way. We'll cut here, so I can keep all of these intact. Okay. And then let's just cut this in the middle. Okay, and then I'm actually going to take my scissors and we will cut this a little bit too, just to keep the tag shape. Like that. Okay, so then we can use that kind of as a focal point. I'm actually going to punch a hole in the top of it too. I have my hole punch still from back in the day. I'm going to just do a little hole here. I don't know if I have any black ribbon. I'll have to see what I have. So kind of like that. And then I think I'm going to grab some of the critters from the sheet. Maybe this cute little dino. He's fun. But there's the fence. I knew I saw a fence. So we could put him here, right? That's cute. And then maybe some ribbon here. We'll need a sentiment, which we can pull from the stamp set. I do feel like we need to kind of layer that onto something. So maybe we'll do a little bit of tearing. What do I got for colors here? I've got the gray and the orange. This, and I've got this one. I don't love those colors, so let's just take a piece of this, and I think, move that out of the way. Actually, you know what I might do? I'm gonna do this instead. instead of using the pattern paper, is this 4 inches? A little bigger. We'll just do like 1.5 inches. I'm gonna do 3 of those. And we're gonna just do, I'm on a tearing kick lately. I did this on the Halloween card I did before, and I did it on some scrapbook pages I made recently. I did it on a little tag we made as a make and take. I don't know, I'm just on a tearing kick. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, well, I probably should cut this down to 4, I think, instead of 4.5. I'm gonna just trim those to 4. And then this one. Okay. Alright, and then I'm thinking we'll just layer them for some structure and some, actually I want to layer them like this so that they layer over each other, kind of like that. There we go. Just for some texture and something to kind of base this on, I think. I think that would be cute. Okay, so we got that. And I still feel like I want another layer under there. So let's do, what is this, 3.5. Let's do by 4 3/4. And then we'll stick this under here. Like that. There we go. Then we've got him. We'll do a little bit of something up there. And then we need a sentiment of some sort. Which, oh, maybe we'll stamp some bats. That would be cute. Alright, so let's do that. Let's grab our little bats. And I need a sentiment. Alright. Okay. And then I got black ink here. I don't think I have any black twine, which is really sad. I'm gonna stamp the little bats up here like that. Okay, and then we need a sentiment. Let's do no tricks, all treats, because I haven't done that one. And I'm thinking we can put it on a like piece of paper here. Well, I would love to do it in Petunia Pop, but I don't have any more Petunia Pop. Literally not even a piece. Unless I have some two-tone, but I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Let's look. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I think I might. Is this Petunia? This looks like Petunia, right? Yeah. Look at that. So let's use this as I stick it in the pile of ink. Okay. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this off. Maybe like an inch by, I don't know, probably only like 3. We'll do 3 1/4. Just so that I can stamp it. And I want it on the darker side, I think. I'm gonna do no tricks, all treats. So if you've never done one of my virtual retreats, these are super fun. We spend 4 days together, well, 3 days basically, because we do the evening on Thursday and part of the day on Sunday, and then all day Friday and Saturday, just doing some make and takes together. Like I said, you get a box of goodies with some new product that we'll use for the make and takes. We do some demonstrations, some prize patrols, lots of make and take projects, lots of new inspiration. So I'm super excited about this theme because I love, and the theme, like I said, is going to be Halloween for the treats, But the projects are going to be holiday focused, so we'll be thinking, you know, I'm not sure if I'll mix in some fall projects too. I might, but definitely like gift card holders, holiday cards, you know, gift bags, that kind of thing, so that we'll be ready for the holiday and not have to be frantic. So I'm thinking I want to trim this down a little bit. And then I'm thinking, you know, I probably should have left a little more so that we could have maybe done it here. Although I don't want to cover up, I don't want to cover up all the cute little, this stuff, right? So I'm going to put it here. I kind of think it'd be better down here, and I shouldn't have cut off so much. Maybe like that. Oh no, maybe I want to, maybe, I think I want to just cut them apart, actually. Let's use my trimmer to cut these apart. Oh, that was very close. That's all right. I didn't chop it off. So now I can just trim this down. And I'll do that. And then we can do no tricks. Cut this tight. All treats. There we go. And actually, I might even cut these apart too. There we go. All treats like that. And I might kind of move this up a little bit. All right, let's start putting these together so I can begin to build this properly. So let's just tape him kind of off to the side here. Like that. We gotta figure out what we're doing for ribbon on that. I'm gonna tape these together. I might space them out a little bit more. There's one, and then, whoops, and two. Okay, and then let's take this in the middle. Actually, I'm gonna put this one down first. And then we're gonna check out what I got for ribbon. All right, that, and then this one. Okay, and then we'll tape this down. That I'm just gonna kind of put in the middle here, maybe a little higher. There we go. And we'll attach this with some dimensionals, but let me see what we've got. Hi, Deb. Hi, Linda. Let me see what I've got for... Oh, I got the Tune Your Pop for ribbon. We could do that. I think that might be... I wish I had black twine, but I don't. So, I'm sorry if you're seeing my side here. All right, we'll do this. Just gonna cut a little bit of this off. This will be a little trickier to get through that hole, which I actually could just, actually, you know what, maybe I'll do, let me see. We'll see what this looks like. Because you could just tie a bow and glue dot it on there, which is what I might do, actually, I think. So I'm gonna do this. And tie an air bow, which I didn't really give myself a whole lot of ribbon to do. I'll do that. It's a little off. Hold on. Let me start closer to that side. Come on. Come on. Here we go. There. That's better. Then We'll floof it up a little bit. And there. All right, so I'm gonna just trim off this fray on both sides. Okay. And then I'm gonna glue dot that up here. So let me actually grab some dimensionals and some glue dots. Where are my dimensionals? Oopsie. I got some. We'll attach this first. So I'm just gonna do some glue dots here. And sorry, the ocean waves are really crazy today. All right. And then we'll tape this down. Like so. Okay. I'm gonna put it off to the side a little bit. It's almost off the edge there. Then we'll use a glue dot for that. Okay. And I think I need to trim it down just a little bit more. There we go. All right, now we just need to do no tricks. No tricks. All treats, maybe here? No. No tricks. All treats. I try not to cover all of that cute little tearing we did, but how about if we do it like that? No tricks, all treats. That's kind of cute. I think I like it that way. So we'll do that. I'm just gonna add some adhesive to this. I'll put that here. I'm gonna do flat on these, and then we'll do a combination for the other one. No tricks. All. And we'll do regular adhesive on this side. And then a little mini dimensional on the other side to even it out. All treats. Like that. Okay. And then I do have some of these. I think I will do, actually, maybe, do I want to add a little something here? I saw this little guy. That could be cute, kind of add him in down the bottom here. I like that, kind of fills a little bit of that space. Let's do that. So a little adhesive here where it overlaps the tag. And then I'll just grab a couple of pieces of my dimensionals, like so. And I'll attach him down here. Cute, cute, cute. I want to do a little bling. Let's do, instead of, I don't want to use up the black. I could do the petunia, but I think I want to do some of the white. Now these are super squishy. That's all I can say. I like it, Linda. I like that vision. Let's do these little white ones. These are like super, all I can say is they're squishy. Like, so you want to be very gentle in how you pick them up because they squish very easily and then don't look like stars anymore. They're like little smush balls. So I'm going to put a few of those up here with the bats like that. And then let's grab our Wink of Stella and we'll, whoop, this guy's a little juicy. We'll add some Wink of Stella to the pumpkins and the bird, and let's Let's do all of him too. He's a very sparkly rhino. I'm actually just doing the rhino and not the mummy part, but you could do the whole thing. And I may change my mind after. But there you go, like cute, simple. I did very minimal stamping. I think these little die cut pieces are so cute, and you could make multiples of the same card because you've got 2 sheets of die cuts and there's 3 of these rhinos on each sheet. So you could have 6 of this card basically, because you'd have enough of the tag too. You would just have to kind of replace this little critter down here. So super simple, super easy. And again, here's another one featuring this sweet. It's just so fun to play with. I'm not a big Halloween person, but I feel like this paper alone and some sentiments could make you some really cute, quick and easy projects for like grandkids or kids. I know most people don't send a lot of Halloween cards, so you wouldn't need a lot. You could probably even share a package with a friend because there's so much of it. So I love these though. These are great for other occasions too. So just be careful. They're very squishy, but they're super fun to play with. So there you have it. That's my card for today. I hope you guys love it. If you'd like to join me for the virtual retreat, like I said, all the Halloween treats, all the treats, the pillow gifts will be featuring this bundle. And then we will be working with the Traditions of Christmas product line to do all of our make and takes. So we'll have some really fun holiday projects to kind of get you in the mood and the gifting spirit. So I hope to see you then. There's only registration will be open only for a few more days, and then I gotta get producing because I got lots of pillow gifts to make before we go on vacation. So I hope you'll join us. If you need more info, let me know. I will post the link in the description of this video and in the comments below. But I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.